Cancer, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for the 6th through the 12th of March 2022. I hope you guys have had a really good week. I am going to take just a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. It may not resonate with everyone, and if that is the case for you, I encourage you to check your other signs and placements, see if those readings may resonate better. Keep in mind in a general reading that the energies can reverse or flip-flop. That is not at all unusual. All right, if you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the box beneath this video. So let's get started, guys. Spirit, can I have the energy of Cancer? Cancer. Okay, so Cancer, you're starting out with the Ten of Wands. You have the Queen of Cups showing up in your reading. And you have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so Cancer, I feel like you're kind of feeling a little bit stuck in some problems here. So I definitely see the problems, you know, and you're feeling kind of weighed down by them. You are remaining open and loving. You are in your power, and that's good. I do feel like a lot of you are very, you know, psychically aware right now. You have been for quite some time, because I see this showing up in this Queen of Cups showing up in your energy a lot, either that or the Empress. So I do feel like you are empowered and you are seated in your power, but I also see that you've got some problems going on here and you're feeling a bit stuck. Okay, so let's see who you're connecting with. Spirit, who is Cancer connecting with, please? Show me. Okay. So whoever you're connecting with is talking a lot this week. That's one. Let's see. Four of Swords in the reverse, which is communication in and of itself. We have the Two of Wands along with the Four of Pentacles. And we also have the Nine of Wands along with the Four of Wands in the reverse. So I am seeing a reoccurring theme here in this person's energy about stability, desiring stability but feeling a lack of it. So I feel like the person that you're dealing with, that they are kind of at a crossroads. There's a decision that they need to make. They're kind of holding on to the past, and yet, so it's like they've got one foot holding on to the past and one foot trying to move into a new direction. And they're at a crossroads in their life. I do think that there's an ending that has occurred. Could have been with you, could have been elsewhere. For some it was a marriage, and for others it was a just a very either a long-term relationship, could have been a twin flame connection, but there was an ending here. And this person is looking back now at this ending, and they are wanting to overcome these problems. They're wanting to resolve these problems, overcome them. So they're kind of looking over their shoulder, looking back. I do feel like this person is going to want to talk to you. Now, this may have been somebody who in the past kind of, you know, they had kind of gone to war with you a little bit, and there may have been some hostile energy, and I also feel like there was a period of time that you were not speaking or they were not speaking. Okay, but they're definitely, they've done some healing, I can tell you that, and they are wanting to talk. Let's see the energy of this connection. Seven of Wands in the reverse. Okay, so there's less defensiveness between the two of you. And I do feel like, especially if some of the problems were from, you know, outside forces, I feel like you're overcoming those problems. And definitely some of these problems were from outside forces. They weren't the two of you necessarily as much as it was from someone outside of your connection. And I feel almost like there's a need to defend any scrap of this connection. So there was like, how do I word this? Okay, so Cancer, in this connection at some point, it was fruitful. At some point, there was some good that came from this connection before the two of you kind of moved apart. And I feel like almost there is somebody or something that is trying to like attack that, those pieces that are still left of that. Somebody is trying to attack that, and there's a need to defend against it. And I feel like either one or both of you are defending what is left of this connection against outside forces. I also do feel that there is a decrease in defensiveness with each other and a desire to overcome some of these problems. Now let's see what is directly affecting this connection. The Hermit in reverse. Yeah, so that's that talking. So that's what's going to affect this connection. Coming back together, talking after having spent that time apart. Now, that being said, I have to tell you that in this particular deck, it's a little different. Because I do read intuitively as well. So it's almost like when the two of you do talk, you're not really going to be on the same page, and you're going to be looking at each other like, what the heck are you even saying? And they're going to be looking, you're going to look at them that way, they're going to look at you that way. It's like you're both trying to figure things out, but you're coming up with very different answers in that equation. And so when you come together to communicate, I feel like everything's going to seem a bit jumbled and kind of topsy-turvy. It's going to be a bit disorienting. And you're going to wonder where in the world this person's coming from, and they're going to be feeling the same way about you. But I do see communication happening, and I do see it affecting this connection. So let's see what is the outcome at the end of the week. Five of Cups. Okay, so I do see that there's going to be some looking back, some regrets, a little sadness here. Ultimately, though, I think, Cancer, you're going to be putting up a wall. I think you'll be putting up a bit of a wall between you and this person. So, bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. Okay, this is underlying energy, Cancer. So this does tell me that there is some action taking place. It also tells me that there is a very mutual physical attraction that's present here. I just heard burning the midnight oil. I don't know what that means. Burning the midnight oil. So if that's relevant to you, you'll know. But I do see somebody, taking action. There is going to be, movement in this connection, and there is a physical attraction that's undeniable here. Now, signs that you could be dealing with, I am seeing fire signs. So there's Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Let's see. Not really seeing a lot of signs right now, so I'll call them as they come out. Let's clarify though, and I wouldn't get too tied up in the signs anyway, because like I always tell you, you literally have all of them in your chart. So Spirit, why is the Ten of Wands here for Cancer? so we have the Four of Cups in the reverse and the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so you may be a little bit more optimistic about something to do with an ending here. So Queen of Pentacles for me is the committed partner. I feel like maybe it was problematic in the past. You know, the connection was problematic in the past. And now you're beginning to feel a little bit more optimistic now that the connection has ended, because I feel like you saw this as a loss, but because you did respect and honor and cherish this connection, the loss of this connection was hard. And now I think that you're beginning to, you know, feel more optimistic. And I also think that now that you are kind of letting go of this, it's also beginning to make this person that you're connected to, they're starting to now take notice. So, but for some reason, them taking notice is problematic for you. Like in a way, it's causing problems for you. So I mean, I'm sure that on the one hand, you're kind of glad, if for no other reason. It just feels good to have, you know, that validation after, you know, them not giving you that. But on the other hand, it appears that it's also causing problems for you. Let's see, why is the Queen of Cups here? I can see that you do have still emotions for this person. Cancer, did you block them? We have the Eight of Rods in the reverse, and we have the Five of Cups in the reverse. So some of you guys blocked this person and you do not regret it at all. You feel good about it. In fact, you blocked them because you were feeling very sad, and so you just kind of said, I've had enough, and you know, you've blocked them, but you're open to love, just not with this person. So there's where the optimism is. So you're seeing this person as a problem, but you're open to love, you're open to connection, but you're going to block this person. I can see a renewed sense of optimism, but I don't think you're trying to, I don't think most of you are trying to like bring this person back into your energy. I do think you're being very intuitive though, and you're very empowered here. Let's see, why is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse? Because that's very stuck energy. And actually, it's something you may have thought was going to move forward pretty quickly, got stuck. All right, so we have the Seven of Wands reversed and the Six of Wands reversed. So you're kind of stuck, feeling like this situation has been unsuccessful, but you actually still want to overcome it. And that's the energy of the connection itself. So you're kind of stuck there in that, feeling unsuccessful with it, but yet wanting to overcome these, you know, these problems. So even though you're trying to open your heart, and you are feeling more optimistic, and I think you're opening your heart in other directions. You're trying to move forward with your life is what it is, but you're still somehow kind of stuck with this energy this situation, but yet it doesn't feel successful, and there's a part of you that's still blocking this person. I do feel like yeah, that's why the energy is stuck. It's a catch-22. Yeah. So if you keep this person in your energy, you feel like it's unsuccessful, it's not working out the way you want it to, but yet you can't quite get yourself unglued and move forward completely without them either, because they're still somewhat in your energy. And a part of you just wants to overcome all these problems. Let's look at their energy, because I feel like they're almost feeling a little bit the same way. So I see some mirroring happening here. Why is the Four of Swords in reverse? All right, we have the Moon in reverse, and we have the Seven of Coins. Yeah, they want to talk to you for sure. There is something here. Now, the Moon is your card, by the way. So they definitely want to invest with you. They do want to talk. And I feel like they've had this epiphany that they do want to invest in this connection. So, yeah, I think they're having a realization. In addition to that, I think that they're being very patient right now. They're being very patient, and they're trying to, basically let things develop. So let's look a little deeper, because it's like they have one foot in, one foot out. Yeah. All right. So we have the Knight of Pentacles. They're moving slow. We have the World in reverse, and we have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, they haven't let go of you either. They're moving very slow, and they are trying to bring some progress in, because they can't let you go. Yeah, they can't quite let you go. They're still holding on to you, and for them it's problematic too. So it's that same kind of energy. It's that I can't quite get you out of my energy, but I'm finding that to be a problem. So, like I said, there's something here they're still holding on to. Both of you are trying to move forward, but you're still holding on. But I'm going to tell you that this cycle is not over, and they're actually moving towards you, but very slowly. Very slowly. I mean, there's a lot of mirroring going on here, Cancer. All right, so we have the Two of Swords reversed. We have the Devil in reverse. And we have the Nine of Cups reversed. So they've made a decision here. They've made a decision, and that decision is that they do want to resolve the problems that were created in this breakup. It's because they didn't really get what they wanted in this breakup, in this ending. So they've made a decision that they want to resolve these problems, and they're trying to go about this in a non-toxic way. They don't want to do this in a toxic manner. So they are slowly moving towards you, because both of you are mirroring this, that you are unable to let go of the other person, even though both of you are trying to. And you're both wanting to resolve the problems. So let's look at the connection. Why is the Seven of Wands in reverse? It's like you're being drawn together, even though both of you are trying to move apart. Okay, we have the Empress in reverse and the Hierophant in reverse. Problems that need to be overcome. Well, there's a lack of growth. There's a lack of growth in the connection, and there's the person you're connecting with is not really treating you in the manner that you should be treated. They're kind of they're treating you with a lack of regard. They're treating you like you are not the most important person to them, and that's not the truth, because they obviously feel that you are very important to them. So I don't know what their problem is. They're just not, there's a lack of growth here. And there's also some, I have to be honest, I'm seeing some self-esteem issues on your side as well, Cancer, that have to be addressed. There are some self-esteem issues. On their side, I'm seeing a lack of commitment. There's an unwillingness to make a commitment. So for some of them, there is a commitment that they have elsewhere that has to be addressed and ended in order for the two of you to be together. So if that applies to you, you'll know that's not for everybody. So these are the issues. There's issues of self-esteem. There's issues of lack of commitment. There's issues that the connection is not growing because of a lack of respect, really, that's being paid to Cancer. And there are other forces that are affecting this, that are threatening this connection also. So all of these are the issues that need to be resolved. Now, I do see there being communication. It looks like you may have blocked communication in the past. Some of you still are, but I do see somehow communication coming in. Let's clarify that. Ooh, we have the Fool, we have the King of Swords, and we have the Three of Coins. Wow. All right, so let's talk signs. I do see you could be dealing with another Cancer. I do see Capricorn, and I also see Libra. I see Taurus, Virgo, air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So I'm seeing that what's going to majorly affect this connection is that there's going to be some communication. Now, the two of you are going to kind of be looking at each other like, what the heck are you talking about? Because it's going to be a little jumbled. You're coming at this from different angles. But it looks like there's a new start. Like both of you are willing to take a risk here into having a new beginning. And that's what is going to be discussed. So I'm seeing like a new beginning. However, I think that Cancer, you might be a little bit more defensive than they are, because they're more cooperative in this discussion. They're trying to be cooperative. They're trying to work out details. And for you, I feel like you're just kind of sitting back and you're listening, but you're a little defensive. And if you're not hearing what you want to hear, you might just whack their head off with that sword. You're kind of not really in a heart space. You're kind of trying to keep this on a head level, because I think, in the past your heart has been involved and you've gotten hurt. So I can understand why. Let's see the outcome, because I see you kind of putting up this wall. Show me the outcome. Let's see, Five of Cups here. Okay, so we have the Nine of Wands, we have the Page of Swords in reverse, and we have the Chariot in reverse. So the outcome of this is going to be a bit of sadness. And I do see you putting up that wall. because I do feel like there's some things here, Cancer, that you feel like, you know, are not being said or told to you. Like there's some things that you feel like you don't know about. And there's wounding on both sides with this Nine of Wands. Both of you are kind of feeling wounded. I think that you might be kind of not saying everything you want to say because you're trying not to be, you know, mean about things. So there might be some things that you're holding back here. And I do see you really kind of putting up that wall. I see you kind of feeling like you're not being told everything and kind of being a little defensive about that. For the person that you're connecting with, it's like this energy, it just kind of grinds to a halt. Whereas they were moving slowly, all of a sudden things grind to a halt, and there's this look of, you know, they're kind of like looking at you like kind of cautiously. They're kind of cautious. Let's pull one more for each, just to be sure. Okay, you have the Eight of Cups in the reverse, and they have the Death card. Sign of Scorpio. We have Gemini. Yeah, so what I'm seeing is you're not really walking away from the situation, but you're not really, you know, communicating or giving to the situation either. And for them, I see them feeling like it's just not moving forward successfully. And so with the Death card here, I think that they're going to try to transform it, but they don't know how, so they're just stuck. They're just stuck. But ultimately, both of you want to overcome the problems. And so it's a matter of trying to figure out how. Now, keep in mind that this is a weekly reading. There's just so much wounding that has taken place in this connection that I feel like it's hard not to have these walls put up. It's this communication, though. There's going to be some kind of communication, and that's going to really affect this situation a lot. If you can stay goal-oriented towards overcoming the problems, I think that's going to help. And it does look like that is the key thing here. I'm seeing it in your energy, their energy, and also in the outcome. By the end of the week, this person's going to want to just like end things because they're going to feel like you don't even want to talk to them, and you might not want to talk to them because you're going to feel like they're not moving things forward, so you're going to not want to talk to them. In reality, you're not walking away from the situation because you've already tried that, but they're gonna feel like they want to just end it, but they've tried that too. So here we go, on and on we go, you know. But ultimately, you'll both wind up looking back at how do we resolve these problems, and that's the key. So bottom of the deck is the Magician in the reverse, which tells me that, you know, this is not going to manifest by the end of this week. But I do see some progress being made here. So this just looks like more of that same energy, Cancer. I wish I had the answer for you. I don't. So, all right. I'm going to pull from the Angel Answers Oracle. Let's see if, you know, get a very clear question, and let's see if Spirit has the answer. Spirit, I am pulling for Cancer. Cancer. Well, that was quick. Let's see what we've got. Spirit says, no, I don't have the answer either. You're going to have to find it yourself. It says, meditation brings answers. So you're being guided to meditate. All right, spend some time in quiet reflection and meditation. Okay, Cancer, I hope this is helpful. It is a weekly reading, so remember these energies can change very quickly. All right, so if you would, like and share the video. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. And until I see you in next week's reading. Oh, and also if you want to drop a comment, feel free. But until I see you in next week's reading, namaste.